1-2, do you copy? Wilco, commencing operation no return, out. Damn, why did it have to come to this?
Total memory loss? Hey, wake up. You're our last chance.
Hey guys, Max92, welcome back to another tryout. Today's tryout is on Breakdown. Now, this is this month, July. I went on vacation last week, I've come back. This month is going to be throwbacks mostly for the games on the tryout show. It's going to be original Xbox games for the whole month on tryouts, so, I mean, be excited for that, I guess. It's probably nothing spectacular. Nothing crazy, but hey, it's what it is. So this game, Breakdown, as I mentioned, reminds me of two things. Reminds me of the song by Tom Petty and the short film that I made. Link in the card. Go watch that. I gotta plug my own stuff. Anyway, moving on. My first thought with this game is that this game is very excited about being like a first-person game, first-person shooter, whatever. There's a lot of these little things that it does where it's like, I'm eating food in the first person, I'm, doing these things in the first person, look at that, it's so cool. But like, first-person games weren't, as far as I know, this isn't like an Xbox launch title, and like GoldenEye already existed, so I don't know what this game's deal is with that. It does have some interesting things. Its control scheme is a bit similar to the first Mirror's Edge, where you sort of have the shoulder button jump, at least on the modern Xbox controller. On the original Xbox controller, it would have been one of the black and white buttons, which are like one of the face buttons. But in a modern control style, it's like alike to the Mirror's Edge control scheme. And I think this game has some interesting ideas. It's got a lot of depth to its melee combat with like combos and like dodge techniques and all this interesting stuff. But actually doing those things in this first-person style can be very disorienting just because of the nature of how much you can see in a video game. You're sort of looking at a screen, And so it's a bit disorienting to be doing backflips and cartwheels and stuff because like you kind of lose track of where you are a little bit. But like, it's very interesting in that way, because you have like gun combat. Like, I can tell what this game wants to be. I just don't think it's accomplished it very well, and it part of that might just be down to it being such like an older game. Like I mentioned, it was a game on the original Xbox. And that's probably where most of the problems are from, are just from it being kind of dated. I think you could clean up the control style and make it work a little bit better. In fact, like, I played Mirror's Edge and Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and I'd say for the most part those work being first person. You're doing like somersaults and stuff like that. And it does kind of keep you, knowing where you are. You don't lose track of where you are as easily in those games as I feel like you do in Breakdown. The reason that I ended up stopping playing Breakdown was I just kind of got confused on where to go in a mission, and it got stuck in an area where there were sort of too many enemies and no way for me to heal. Again, it's very like fun to do the things. It's like, look, I'm drinking a soda in first person in a video game, but it's sort of also like, this isn't new now, and I don't even think it was new then, or particularly new then. If it were less clunky, I would probably recommend this one, but it's an older game. I'm sure somebody can get something out of it, but personally, I've already uninstalled it, so for me, the game fails the tryout. It's got some interesting ideas, and games since have sort of taken that first person thing that it does, games like Mirror's Edge, and sort of made it work a lot better. And maybe just go play Mirror's Edge instead of this if you're sort of looking for this sort of first-person action, whatever game. So yeah, that's the video. If you go in the description, you find links to all my places, the Twitter, Patreon, whatnot down there. Like if you like, dislike if you didn't, subscribe if you want to keep up with what I do around here, like this show and all the other shows I do. Leave a comment. Have you played Breakdown? What do you think about my idea of just doing original Xbox games for the month of July? I don't know if I'll do this annually, but doing it this month. What do you think about that idea? Leave a comment. Share the video. Do the things. And anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!